it and feel it, and yes.
This is from the one and only Professor Amos, who has spent his more than 40 years of his career traveling the world, finding the greatest products to make us work smarter and not harder. Well, this is the Professor's Fast Toilet Cleaner. It's a toilet and tank cleaner, and you're getting a 2-pack today, plus the toilet swab. This is a bleach-free product, which is really important because even though it's bleach-free, it's gonna take care of the rust stains, it's gonna take care of hard water, residue, grime, all the things to keep that toilet sparkling and fresh and beautiful. And remember, 2-pack today because you're getting 2 of the 24-ounce bottles here. So 2-pack plus the toilet swab plus the swab hook for you to keep that, you know, toilet swab out of the way and hidden and hung up somewhere. $12.48 gets it home, and it's the only planned airing that we have for this product. And to tell us all about it is the wonderful Professor Amos brand expert, Miss Angie Corley.
Good morning.
This is so good.
Okay.
When I was younger, before I knew how gross toilets were, I used to always, my mom would say, who's cleaning the bathrooms? And I would think small area, I'm gonna not do the bathrooms. Now that I'm older, I'm like, oh, I don't want to.
I know.
You're making it easy.
And you've got a lot of men in the house, all right? Those little boys are busy. But I'm going to just tell you, it's not glamorous, but this is so amazing. Since for like 6 years, this has been a customer pick and a favorite. It cleans the toilet bowl and the tank, and a lot of people we don't think about the tank in a different way. Without soap issue, without the bleach, and without the ammonia, which is a really big deal. I'm going to show you why it's so important. So let me just take what we used to do, which, by the way, I hate to touch these things. Don't they stain your fingers for like the rest of your life? It's like, ugh, horrible. So here's what we used to do, right? We grab the liquids, the tablets. Or the tablets, exactly. We put them in the bowl and maybe we let it sit and we start to work. Here's ours, which by the way, color changing technology. You'll see it's green in the bottle, but it's water activated. So we see it's blue as soon as I get it up in there. Okay, now watch what happens. The hard water, the rust, the lime scale, the mineral deposits, the things that are naturally in our water. And think about this, we always buy softeners, or we'd like to buy a softener because that water is so hard and it's so abrasive on the tank and the toilet bowl. So I'm gonna take, this is liquid rust, that's exactly what this is, and I'm gonna put it in the bowl. Watch what happens before your eyes. You will see that there is quite a difference when you don't have bleach products. Ammonia in your toilet. Now granted, they might be great for certain ways of cleaning, but when it comes to the bowls and these porous, right, these tanks and the bowls are so porous, they absorb it. So if you've been noticing that ring, look where the ring is starting. When you have the rust and you have it mixed with the bleach, it is creating that stain that you thought was organic matter, but my friends, guess what? It's a reaction, and ours will neutralize. And you'll see as I get down the line here, let me just put this liquid rust in all the bowls.
And these are all the products that we're all used to buying, right? I've bought them a million times, but Professor's works differently and without bleach. Without bleach,
without ammonia. This is a smart way to do it. So we've got a bad head of lettuce and cabbage and it's rust and the reaction, it's scary. But ours is actually neutralizing the rust that's in here.
Yeah, look at that.
You'll see it working. So literally there's a difference when you get the smartest products that are gonna neutralize that, still deodorize, that clean.
Other ones.
And leave it minty at the same time. Great scent.
It's like a breath mint or like a mouthwash for your toilet and tank. But look at how it's not doing anything to the other products. And that rust is just suspended in there.
Absolutely.
You know, the Professor's works differently because it's meant to neutralize it. And today you get a 2-pack, which Angie turns out to being like 48 cleans, right? As long as you're using an ounce each.
That's right. It only takes an ounce to get busy to do your work. So you get 48 applications. And my friends, I tell you, this is a year of product that you're looking at. Maybe you clean once a week or maybe every other week. 48 cleanings that you're gonna get. All you need is 1 ounce, go right up under the bowl. The bottle makes it really simple to get in there. So one, here's the color changing technology. I love that you can see it work, that minty smell. This is thicker, which means it has more clean time. It's gonna hold, it's gonna get on to all those different surfaces and the organic matter that's in here. And most importantly, the tank is a really interesting area. We normally don't clean, but guess what? When the water comes from you outside into your home, it comes through the tank down to the bowl. We have to clean the tank.
That's why when you open the tank, you see all those stains in there as well. And you think that's dirty water. It's actually clean. It's supposed to be clean water. So this is a toilet and tank cleaner already, different from the products that we're using, because most of the ones we buy at the supermarket are not really meant for the tank. This one is.
Meant for the tank as well.
Please keep in mind as well, there's a year's worth of cleaning. You can get it home right now for $12.48. And our customer, you at home, decided this is a big customer pick.
Everybody loves this. It leaves it sparkling and shining. You get more cling, more grip, more hold. Let me show you what happens underneath where those holes, where the water normally comes out. I know, and it's not organic matter. Let me just say that. This is the rust. This is the buildup. This is the calcium. This is what we're helping you get rid of. Okay, so underneath here, hopefully you can see the holes. We'll get the camera just right so you can see it. But if you've ever noticed using the commode that there's a lot of stains going on underneath where the water is, it's because all that buildup is underneath there. Do you see that?
Oh, yeah.
That's where all of it happens, because the bleach mixed with the hard water, the rust, the lime scale.
You know, I've noticed that because I do clean my toilet sometimes even twice a week because of that. I don't want any stains going on, and then because you said it, I have boys. But you know, you still get the stains. And so I always wonder, I always said, why is it still staining? It's because of that chemical reaction from the minerals in water.
If you could pass the brush, I think they tried to steal my brush, which by the way, I think this is the cutest thing. It looks like my hair on a good day. This is just fluffy, and it has a great coating on it, so nothing's gonna stick on there. So we just get it wet, and then we work it, right? I love this cover too. So I'm gonna get around the bowl, get all that stuff from underneath. That's the buildup. You can see it on the swab itself, and you can just wash and clean this as well. And it's so easy to get all of that clean from under the rim. I slide it down, my hands don't have to get wet, and I squeeze it. And I'm done, and then I do the royal flush, my friends.
There it is.
Now we're, the scent is so fresh. And those other cleaners leave that chemical, that hard smell, the bleach and the ammonia. This is actually cleaning and deodorizing. What
always fascinates me about the Professor's products, and let me tell you, they go on to becoming customer picks here. We love our Professor. It is his birthday month, so wish him a happy birthday. But what I love about his products is that he thinks outside the box. This is a product that doesn't have bleach. This is a product that doesn't have ammonia. So if you're trying to limit the amount of chemicals and fumes, and you know, you have to open your bathroom to ventilate it every time you're cleaning the bathroom, you don't have to worry about that with this one necessarily, because it doesn't have the bleach, it doesn't have the ammonia. It's a more effective clean. It's cleaning at a different level and in a different way.
And as always, with the Professor, who, by the way, his birthday is actually today. Professor, we love you. Oh, yes, we do.
Happy birthday to you. We love
That's the happy dance. They're all concentrated, so it's a really big super value. So again, here I'm gonna grab that tablet, because I never ever want to touch those, okay? Don't like that. Then I take the bottles that we, normally squirt in the bowl. I'll put them all of the different products. Again, these are bleach-based products, right? You don't want
smell
that.
It, by the way.
You can. That's why you're standing back.
I'm like,
smart girl.
But here's the thing, too. You know, remember, Professor didn't just start yesterday, his career. He's been doing this for over 40 years, traveling the world to find what's the latest technology, what's the latest innovation. Cleaning your toilets is something you're never going to get away from doing. You got to do it.
That's true.
Why not do it in the smart and efficient way, the way that keeps it fresher longer?
That's right.
So you have to clean it as often.
Look at this. Okay, I'm on this bowl. I'm going to start here. Let me move this over. We are literally neutralizing the rust that I put in here. All the other products that you're used to using, they have bleach, they have ammonia, causes a reaction. You see ours neutralizes it. So you're getting that concentration as we love, but you're getting it in the smartest way, without the bleach, without the ammonia. You can see it literally turning clear at the top.
But
where the other products,
look at the other ones. That bleach is just sitting there. It's just sitting there,
this is what we saw
suspended.
On the toilet.
It's not doing anything. Look at Professor's, because it literally looks like there's like bread in there. I mean, it's crazy. Look at Professor's, how it basically neutralizes. We did the same amount of liquid rust in the Professor's. It's gone. It's basically fighting the problem at the root. And you do have to be quick on this one. With this 2-pack configuration, I only have 1,500 of these to go around. So if you want this one, it's just $12.48 on a credit card payment, and that's any debit card, any credit card on Flex. But cleaning your toilets is something you'll never ever stop doing.
That's right.
Why not do it in a way that's, gosh, less toxic to you, because it doesn't have the bleach. It doesn't have the ammonia.
It's really the smart way. We're gonna, as soon as you apply the product, first you see the color changing technology, and I love those bubbles. It's really getting to work to get down in there deep, and that's so smart. But then you've got a product that's concentrated where you just need a little bit to give you the shine, the cleanliness, the deodoration. We want to deodorize the toilet, don't we? That's the purpose of it. But the tank, a lot of people, we don't think about the tank, and the tank is really important. That's where that water source starts. All the holes underneath as we're cleaning here, you can see we are neutralizing the rust, the hard water, the lime scale that naturally comes out of the water, through the tank that causes
you have to normally
spills.
buy 2 different products.
Exactly.
You normally have to buy a tank cleaner, and then you normally have to buy a toilet cleaner. This is one product that deodorizes and cleans that tank, but is also getting the job done on the toilet. And that is organic matter, that's residue, that's grime, but also rust and hard water. All of those things that we can't seem to control, right? $12.48 on a credit card payment. It's gonna make cleaning the toilets one of the most grossest, jobs that we hate the most. It's gonna make that a breeze.
But we're gonna make it really simple. It's a toilet and tank cleaner. With the nozzle, it's really simple to get underneath the bowl. So one, you've got that color changing technology, and it's gonna, as you see how thick it is, it's gripping, it's clinging. And as a professor would say any day of the week, it's gonna put the bling back in the thing. So then on the bowl, on the side of the toilet, I've actually put my my toilet hook over here, right? So it hangs there when you want it, take it off. And then I just simply go underneath, and I get busy, and I love that it's deodorizing, it's neutralizing all the hard water, the rust, the lime scale, and it truly does give you a great finish, a great polish, as well as deodorize. We gotta clean. But my friends, do this underneath here, give it the royal flush. I love I can pull that down. And then you also want to clean the tank at the same time. So lift the top, just go right around, and I mean, the smell.
It is mouthwash.
So
it's a breath mint for your toilet. Right? You're gonna have that clean, fresh scent in there, but it's gonna get down and break down the hardest stains. It's gonna get down and break down the hardest, most disgusting residue. You can never stop cleaning your toilets, and with this 2-pack, you're basically getting 48 applications for $24.95. You do the math. 168887 is your item number. It's a customer pick. We got 1 minute left, Angie.
Okay, let me just show you the tank here. This is maybe what you've seen. If you've ever lifted the top, maybe to put those tablets or to clean, or maybe you smelled something weird or funky underneath here. And I hope you can see it's a line of demarcation of that rust, of the water, of the lime scale. But with ours, you're gonna take that tank cleaner, pour it in here, take your swab, boop, 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 go around as well as in your bowl. This is a thick, concentrated formula that gives you tons of value and superior clean. You're gonna deodorize, you're gonna do all of that with one product.
What a great product.
And I tell you,
and it's a customer pick.
People
so
love
if
it.
you're doubting what we have to say, it's a winner, you guys. 168887 is your item number.
Premier grab-and-go portabulbs. Now, these launched here at HSN. They completely and totally sold out. They came back to HSN. They completely and totally sold out. They're a flashlight when you need it. They're a long-lasting, super high-powered LED light bulb that you can permanently affix to a wall, to a fixture, to the back of a closet, in a pantry, wherever it is you need it. And then even when the stand is installed, you can still magnetic pull it out and take it along with you. It's got settings for different designs and different controls. And even though you mount it, it's still yours to grab and go with. They are a genius, one-of-a-kind design. We're gonna offer you 4 today, and we're even paying for the batteries. That's right. All of your standard AAA batteries come with your purchase. Now, this is the only chance to shop for them today. They're in 2 flexible payments only for today. And Matt Davis is here to give you 150 different reasons why these light bulbs are the brightest idea in the industry right now.
I love it. Number one, that they're from Premier, American-based company that finds great products. My buddy Cody, the true American dream himself, I know he's watching. These are such a bright idea, no pun intended. But here's what you're getting. You remember, you're getting 4 of these, but here's what you're getting. You're getting the bulb itself, and there's a little switch on the front. You press it once. Super, super bright. We're gonna drop the lights in a few minutes just so you can see how super, look at that. Look at the amount of light that's coming off there. Now, if you want it a little dimmer, if you're using it in a power outage or something like that, or just as a night light, you can dim it down to one more setting there. So it's 3 different settings, on, off, and dim. And then you've got that mounting here. And this is my kind of mounting, Brett. Peel and stick. So all you do is you peel this off and you stick it. Now, I didn't tell my setup guys, but I'm gonna go ahead and do a live demonstration of how to mount this to the side of this cabinet. It is a permanent mounting, so goodbye cabinet, but we're gonna have this. Look, all you do is you press it in just like that and you're done. That's it. That's the installation.
But what I love about it is if this is under the sink for when you have to do repairs, if this is by the circuit breaker for when the lights go, even though you now know where it is, it's permanently installed, easy on, easy off. If you need to,
boom.
Take it with you.
Yeah.
If you need to, use it as a grab-and-go flashlight. Use it to reach into that nook and cranny behind the pipe where the repair needs to be made. So these are absolutely so
smart. Look at that.
Versatile, so
Amazing.
multifunction. I mean, it's 4 flashlights, 4 under-counter lights, 4 pantry lights, 4 night lights. They are a genius, wonderful, versatile, multifunction product. And you get all 4 plus a dozen AAA batteries to run them for only $12.50 on a credit card. You know, when we talk to our customers here in Florida that got through Hurricane Irma, we've talked to people that have been through major storms and major outages. They said these truly exceeded their expectations. And because they're shaped like a bulb with no sort of plastic flashlight casing around them, look at how much light these bad boys give off. There is not a single light on in this studio. Look at how well lit we are just by one of these being on.
Take a look at our cabinet here. Now, we've got an example of a cabinet. This can be your cupboard in your home. This could be your closet. Look in there, and you can't really see what's going on in there. But with the Portabulb from Premier, look at how super bright that is. All I did was press that one button, and now look at the entire cabinet. All the way over, as a matter of fact, to the other side, you can see what's going on. And if you said, you know what, there's something over there I can't quite see, you just snap it off because it has that magnetic base on it, and you can take it with you. This is a directional flashlight. This is a room light. This is that emergency light when the power goes out. You put this right next to the breaker box. Take it with you when you walk the dog. You can use this literally 1,000,001 ways throughout the house.
And it is the only chance to get these today. These are exclusive to us here at HSN, and you're getting the 4-pack for $12.50. I mean, for emergency preparedness, great. For in the pantry, the under counter, in the garage, in the attic, in the basement, dependable, super bright, long-lasting LED bulbs. But the fact that you can mount them and know where they are, and then grab them and use them in other instances when you need them, makes them more versatile and more functional than so many other alternatives out there. I mean, how many of you, when you're trying to get work done in the car, when you're trying to find something in the pantry, when you need to go down to the basement, the attic, the cellar, when the kiddos need a nightlight, have less than solutions? Very limiting solutions that eat through expensive D-cell batteries, that don't put out the light that you need, that you, quite frankly, don't even know where they are. These, when you mount them, you now know where they permanently are.
Absolutely.
And because they're LED, they're so efficient, the batteries will last longer than any other flashlight you've used before.
Absolutely. Cool to the touch LEDs, never change a bulb. We're giving you the batteries included. That's what Premier does to show you that they love you. And again, even on the base here, this is a magnetic base. They even thought to put a little clip here, so if you want to hang it. Think about outside, if you're having a little get-together and you want to put a beautiful decorative lighting out there. You could hang a couple sets of these outside and be able to see the entire backyard. This is a great solution for around the house. It's a great solution, actually, believe it or not, throw one in your car because this is magnetic. If your car breaks down, God forbid, you can take this and put it right to the side of the car. Because it's magnetic, it'll stick to the side of the car and people will see you on the side of the road. It's literally 1,000,001 uses. How smart is that?
That's awesome.
Isn't that cool?
It's the same magnetic that you need for inside that base.
That's exactly right.
When you put this in the back of the pantry, when you put this in the back of a hall closet, when you affix this right outside your front door because you can't ever manage to find the keyhole and put the key in the basement or in the attic, you know, out by the circuit breaker, anywhere in your home where you've got a deep, dark corner and you don't want to pay a professional, you don't want to do a permanent installation. And then the fact that it also becomes a grab-and-go portable lighting solution that's a super bright, adjustable in its lightness LED. It's really a smart buy today. You want to talk about spending money on lighting that's versatile, that's long-lasting, that's durable? That's right. Matt Davis fully dropped one of these when we were doing our meeting earlier today.
And I will do it again.
I had that, that shatter moment right before it happens.
Do not try this at home, right?
Yes,
exactly. Right. These are actually shatter resistant on the outside and again, battery powered. So if something happens like that and you drop it, you can pick it up, it's still working. And there's those 3 batteries in the end there. You pop 3 AAAs in there, and they're coming with the batteries. I can't say that enough. You're getting 12 AAA batteries coming right with it. So as soon as you pull it out of the box, you're gonna start placing these around the house. You're gonna say, where's that dark closet? I'm gonna fix you. And you don't have to run any wiring. You can do this in literally seconds.
You know, I love the idea behind this product. You know, they say necessity is the mother of invention.
Yep.
And Cody was working construction, and he had all of his work lights set up, and he had no power on a construction site. And he looked like the not so ready, not so prepared guy. So for him, it wasn't about just a flashlight. It was about a real, dependable, super bright working light. And he was used to those work light style bulbs. And as somebody who works in construction, he also knows there's lots of places you want to install lighting that electricity is expensive or not possible. So he invented these, and they've just been a huge hit here at HSN. And when you think about the amount of money you spend and the fact that we send you 4 of them, and the batteries included, your dollar for dollar value, it's a very, very smart buy. And in emergency preparedness, you'll be so glad you have them, but yet they're not something that's only for that instance. You'll use them all the time.
Absolutely. You can put these anywhere throughout the house. And again, I love what you say, Brett. It's one of the only that I've seen, only for Premier, the idea of grab and go. Take it with you. Let it live where it needs to live, underneath the cabinet or wherever you use it most often. But when you need this in a pinch, you can grab it and take it with you. Again, here's that cabinet that you can't see what's going on in there. All you do is press one button, and you can see the entire cabinet all the way over and read everything that you need. But in a pinch, in an emergency, grab it and take it with you. Don't try to do that with a regular bulb. These are cool to the touch. There's absolutely no heat. These are LED. They're impact resistant, so you don't have to worry about it. These are gonna last a lifetime.
It's from Origami. This is kind of how the whole thing got started with our legendary racks from Origami. This is the heavy duty 3-tier rack. We're not gonna give you one, we're gonna give you 2 for $114.95. It's on FlexPay. And let me tell you this, all right? 1,747 people cannot be wrong on hsn.com. What is 1,747? The number of 5-star reviews this gets. In fact, it is a 4.8 star, which is ridiculous. That means like almost everybody that bought it, like 95% of the people that bought it gave it a perfect 5-star review, and the rest gave it 4. If you don't love this product, then you shouldn't have bought it from the beginning, because I'm telling you, it's hard not to love. It does everything. You can use it as a storage area. You can use it to decorate. You can use it in virtually every room of the house. You can put it in the attic to store stuff, in the shed, down in the basement. You can use it in your pantry to store canned goods. You can use it as a laundry station. You can take it to work. You can bring it to your storage and use it there. But here's the deal today. Lou's not gonna give you 1. He's gonna give you 2.
That's right.
And by the way, the shipping on this for 2 is $20. You're not gonna pay that today. You're gonna get both of these for $22.99 in your credit card. You wanna talk about the perfect way to create extra space where there was none?
Yeah.
That's what, and this is my favorite size.
Yeah, this, you know,
I love this size.
This is that just right size.
It's,
you know what I mean? For so many spaces in the house where you want the strength and the durability of Origami, but you don't have the room for the large rack, this is the guy you want. Now, as Guy mentioned, you're getting 2 of these when you buy them. 2 of them, both made out of powder-coated steel, whatever color you choose. We'll go over the colors in a minute. But I want you to see this. This is this. This is this, okay? This is how it comes to your house. It's compacted down. It's about 4.5 inches wide. You grab the sides when you get it home. I'm gonna spin it around so you can see the back. You don't have to do it backwards like I do. But right here is that world famous Origami toggle. You put that in there, you push it down. Now watch this. How crazy is this? This thing is already solid, okay, just by doing that. Then all I've got to do is flip the top over like this, and we're done. Put that little latch right there. That's it. Now, the neat thing about these is, we're used to like little particle board bookshelves, plastics, things like that can't really hold much. These guys, with the wheels on them as you see them right here, you can put 75 pounds on each one of these shelves for a total of 225 pounds. But look at that right there. Without the wheels on it, if it's going to be more of a permanent installation, 250 pounds per shelf. Yeah. That's 750 pounds on each rack. And remember, Steel, powder-coated steel.
You could store 750 pounds of stuff on this with the wheels off, which is ridiculous. So literally, I don't know if there's, unless you took lead weights and put them on there, I don't know if you would be able to even get that much.
I've done pavers,
but even
cinder blocks.
cement block.
No, but it's still not going to be 750
Not going to be 750.
Not going to be. So
it's going to last.
Colors.
That's the thing.
Colors.
Let's
so many colors.
that.
All right. So these right here, remember you're getting two, whichever color you buy. These are in the beautiful black. It's a glossy finish, a little bit of a texture on these guys. Okay, I'm going to pull these aside.
All right.
Let's go around the back. All right, we'll go through these.
Start with these.
Down here. Okay, so this one, you can hardly see it, but underneath the covers here, and we'll talk about the covers and accessories in a little bit, this is the gold, okay? It's got a little bit of an olive tone to it, but that is the gold. And I like that. I like that. We got purple next over here. Remember, you're getting two
and by
when
the
you
way,
buy them.
Little girl's room, little boy's room, and you want to put toys, our Xbox, are all there, because Lord knows they have enough games and all that stuff.
It's true.
Because I wish we had this when Danny was little, because all the DS games and all, you can store everything right there.
Take a ton of space, but we've got the space.
I like the turquoise.
That is the turquoise right there. Beautiful shade of green on that guy. We've got a lot of shades of green. So the beautiful turquoise. I love the orange. This is a fun orange right here. It's not like, you know, screaming bright orange. It's a nice shade of orange.
Go Vols.
Go Vols. Why not? Why not? Sapphire over here. That's a brand new color we just came out with a couple of months ago. It's a very nice shade of light blue.
Powder room maybe, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice.
Little kids room, little boys room. Now, let's go through some of the other colors. Here's a beautiful white. Remember, you're going to get two, no matter which one you get. This one is glossy, has a little bit of a texture on there as well. Okay, so that's your white. This one's going out. Next one coming in. This is the jade. Take a look at that. Absolutely gorgeous shade of green on that one. Yeah, that's a nice one. There's your jade. Then we've got the teal. Okay, so a lot of greens, like I said. There's your teal color. It's a real true teal. All right. Next one coming in, sage. Sage green. I like that. That's brand new as well.
Yeah, it's nice. Like almost like a khaki sagey color.
Exactly.
Really nice.
We've introduced a lot of colors. Fuchsia.
Ooh, look.
Yes, there's the, you like that one?
That's bright and friendly and cheery, isn't it?
It's a fun color.
So we have fuchsia.
Fuchsia, navy blue. You've seen the sapphire. This is the navy blue. Then we've got the vintage bronze color here. One of my personal favorites, great with leathers or wood furniture.
Yeah, you want to put a TV on there?
Oh, yeah.
Or your stereo equipment or whatever, your Blu-ray.
Absolutely,
You can do that as well.
Fun right here, the origami red, fire engine red, race car red, whatever color you want to call that.
Hey, Lou, there's the original, right?
No, this is the platinum.
Which one? Oh, there's the original.
Here's the original. Let me have that one too. We'll put them side, just so people can see this. So, side by side, here's what you're looking at. This one is the platinum, and it's more of a stainless steel look, a straight up silver.
Yeah.
Here is the pewter. That's the original color, and you can see the difference. It's a mottled finish with more black and silver combined.
Hey, Lou, tell everybody too how they put the how they paint these.
Okay, so
that's
the
important
way
because
that we
a lot of people want them. They want to use them outdoors, and they wonder if they're safe for outdoors. And
absolutely.
Yes.
Well, here's the thing. Okay, these aren't painted. Okay, we don't use the term painted with these. They're powder coated. Now, what does that mean? When you powder coat something, okay, you actually attach electrodes to the sides. You put an electrical charge through the metal, and you spray it with a powder coating material that bonds to it. So if you look at any part of this, and usually what I like to do is I'm going to open the shelf up because I want people to look at the underside. Look underneath here.
Yeah, it's all done.
Look at the bottom of the furniture. You'll never see a spot on here where there's a drip, where there's a void, where there's no powder coating, because the powder coating material wraps itself around everything. So the metal is not necessarily non-corrosive itself or corrosion resistant, but the powder coating makes it that way because it's so complete, the job that they do.
And
so indoors, outdoors,
gets in every little nook and cranny.
Every nook and cranny.
Well, because people, you know, a lot of people put this in their living room or they put this in a bathroom, and you're going to be where you're going to see it. Well, it's like ideal as a laundry towel rack. We'll show you that. We're actually going to show you the different scenarios.
We'll go through some uses. Yeah, we got some beautiful uses for this. But I mean, I want you to see how quickly this young lady can set this up, because look at the way it just pops open. She does that one latch like I did on the back. And I'm not kidding. It's as easy as we show you it is here to set these up. So gone are the days where you're doing tons of work trying to build a piece of furniture. It's not a project to build these.
No, but no. You want to hear a project?
Tell me.
Remember when I first did this?
The plastic?
I got the plastic one. I went to the home store and I bought this one. It sure looked good when it was all put together.
When they're new, they look fine.
But then I brought it home and I put it together. First of all, I had some leftover pieces. That's probably not a good sign. It's like when I did my barbecue myself. I'm like, dude, let's throw that piece out. I don't need
that.
But here's the issue. After time, especially here in Florida, because it's in my shed, it actually started to melt over time. I mean, over a year or two's time, it started to lean. It also, mold gets into plastic.
You know what? And here's the thing. When the glossy finish comes off the plastic, that's when the mold will start to attach to it.
And that just
over time,
the heat just burned that right off.
Or the sun. Like the sun just eats away at the plastic. With the origami, this is never going to be an issue.
All right, so I want to re-emphasize you're getting two. All right, now normally when you buy one, you know, you get one for whatever, $60, $70, and then you have to pay shipping on it. We're gonna give you two with no shipping charge. So you're getting them home for $114.95 plus your tax. So yeah, tax they'll add on afterwards. So if it's a little higher, it's just because we put tax on there. But you're not gonna pay any shipping. All right, and you're going to get it home for a fraction of the price on your credit card.
Look how good
600 people have already picked it up. Well, I think, Lou, the thing is, first of all, I think what people love about it, the people that order it, what they love about it is the quality of it. Because they always say, you know, for that price, I didn't think I was going to get something that was going to be this substantial.
Yes.
And the other is the fact
how good it looks.
How good it looks.
Look at it right here.
And how many uses they have for it.
So we just saw it in a child's room.
Right.
We just saw it used as a bar cart. Now we're seeing it in a garage. So it is storage. It is decor. It's whatever you want it to be. One of my favorites right there, the plant shelf, because these are wire shelves. Water flows through them. Air flows through them. I mean, so you can use these indoors, outdoors, whatever you want. Now, my wife, Kelly, has one of these in white in her craft room with her Cricut on it, okay? So if you're a crafter, if you sew, if you've got hobbies like that, look at all the room. And the best part is, on wheels. So you can move this out of the way to clean behind it. You can put this in front of other things if you want to, or just like she does, wheel it table side. So you've got your Cricut on there or whatever it is, your sewing machine or whatever it is you're working with. PS, two of the wheels on here are locking wheels. So you don't need to worry about, you know, if you've got a piece of machinery on there that's moving, it's gonna be rolling across the floor.
We get, you know, it's so funny with all the reviews, because I said over 1,700 out of like 2,000, over 1,700 perfect 5-star reviews. Do yourself a favor and read some of the reviews, because I'm telling you, when you do that, you're gonna buy this because you'll be like, oh my gosh, everybody loves it. But I think we get so many different people that use it for a variety of things. We get a lot of people that are office assistants that want a place to put their coffee machine. They want a place to put, you know, their little toaster for their bagels. They want a little place to put stuff. This is perfect, the perfect little space to put stuff. And you notice we always show how easy it is to open and close. And Lou, when they get this, how's it going to be delivered?
It's going to be delivered flat packed in a cardboard box, the two of them. And then the hardest thing you're going to do is get it out of the cardboard, honestly.
Because
they pack it, so it's already put together. The only part that you have to put on are the wheels if you decide it. But look at that right there, how great that looks as a piece of furniture, okay? You can use it in your home as furniture. You can use it for storage. But remember, whatever color you get, we've got the whole rainbow here today, you're going to get two of these. Now, as an entertainment center, this is fantastic. And you were talking about the kids' gaming systems, things like that. You can have the whole thing self-contained right here. I've seen people do these when we're watching the big game, okay? And maybe there's a couple games going on a Sunday and have different TVs. Just wheel them in.
Wheel them in,
have them right there, man.
And by the way, the orange one, what I told Lou the last time, I know, because I know my mother, who has more scratches and bumps on her car from pulling in and out of the garage and hitting things in the garage. Use this in your garage so you don't hit it. Because it's got that neon orange. It's a pretty good idea, right?
It really is a good idea.
I got people that hang things from the ceiling so they don't back it in the back, you know.
Well, see, here's the thing. Most people aren't used to actually putting the car in the garage.
I know.
So it's like a whole new experience for a lot of people. But that's the magic of origami, is you get the stuff off the floor, you create all this extra room.
And you can move it wherever you need. And by the way, with 2 fingers.
With 2 fingers. Well, see, but this is one of my favorite things about origamis. My garage, I always say my garage is like a game of Tetris. I've got stuff everywhere. Because all of my origami is on wheels, I can put shelving in front of cabinets. Nobody would ever build a shelf in front of a cabinet, but I can. Why? Because I can move it out of the way to access the cabinet. It's just one of many features.
You get dirt and stuff underneath.
I don't clean in the garage as often as I should, I think.
No,
I don't know.
You need to, Lou. You got to get out there and a man of all talents. But anyway, we set up a bunch of scenarios for you. I have one. The best one I have is the one I have in the laundry room, because first of all, I know it can handle a ton of weight on the shelves. And you know those big industrial Nellie's laundry buckets? Those things weigh like 30 or 40 pounds. So you know you can put it on. If you want to use it for your towels, if you want to use it as a towel rack, if you want to use it, we get ladies that use this as their shoe rack.
Oh, absolutely.
They love it as a shoe rack.
Shoes, sweaters, jeans. Take the wheels off of it. It'll fit in your closet underneath your hanging garments. I mean, with origami, you're only limited by your imagination. You can use these any way. Once you own them, they're yours. You do what you want with them. I have a friend that goes to art shows with them and use them as a hutch on top of their tables to show off their wares.
Sure.
I mean, you know, but here's the thing. Way back when, we only had one color. Now we've got so many. So let's look at them again, okay? So let's start. This time we're going to start rolling.
Are we going to go in reverse order?
In reverse order today. Here's the platinum right there. Beautiful silver finish. Goes great with stainless steel appliances if you have any. Here's that pewter, the original color. So if you're one of the folks out there that's had these for years, that's one you might want to pick up a couple more of. Then we've got the fuchsia right here.
Look at that, Lou.
Really fun shade of purple. Isn't that cool? There's your fuchsia. Then we've got the beautiful fire engine red, origami red, race car red.
I'm stealing it from you, Lou.
He's taking it from me, but take a look at how beautiful that is right there.
Yeah, it's really nice.
This is the sage. This is a really nice shade of green. I love this for kitchens. I think that's a great
Or an
color.
office. This is really nice. If you wanted something that's a little more decorative.
Yep,
So we give you a little bit of everything here today.
Here's the teal. Take a look at that guy right there. Not to be confused with the turquoise. I'll show you that in a minute as well.
Here's blue, Lou.
Navy blue. Navy blue. That is a real true navy blue right there. Then we've got the jade. I love this shade of green too. This is a fun shade of green.
That'd be good on St. Patrick's Day. It's got
think
enough green in it, I think, to look like that's beautiful.
All right, beautiful white
laundry room.
Clean,
there you go.
Baby's room, kitchen. Put the kitchen electrics on here.
Because you can put your appliances on here.
Oh, absolutely.
Remember, you can put a whole microwave oven on here. The thing can hold hundreds and hundreds of pounds.
Vintage bronze, you see right here. One of my favorites personally. And then, oh, there are no more. Okay, then we've got the black right here. This is the original one that I've been demoing the whole time. And remember, you're getting two no matter which color you get.
That we can't emphasize enough. Remember, normally you buy one and you pay shipping, handling, and tax on it.
Let's
and
go around the back here.
One, even with everything included, with one, you're usually at about 80 or 90 bucks.
This guy right here is the sapphire.
$114 for two. Go ahead.
Sapphire right here. Next to that, orange. Next to that, we've got the turquoise. Then we've got Guy. Then we've got purple.
As I stand in front of it.
Then we've got the gold. And I'm just going to mention real quick, we also have covers available for these in charcoal and black.
Connecting racks.
We have the connecting racks right here, and we have shelf liners as well.
Live Pure is back for the first time since September. This is an American company of top-of-the-line U.S. engineers that wanted to build a better air purifier. First of all, they wanted to build a better-looking air purifier. Does this not one look gorgeous? They wanted to build a permanent air purifier. That's right, true HEPA air purification to fight against the dust, to fight against the dust mites, to fight against the dander and the pollen and all the allergy and cold instigators in your home. And they also wanted to build something different from everybody else. This one-of-a-kind air purifier is one of the only in the market that has what's called a sealed gasket on it. So not only does it look better, but dirty air never escapes out of corners. Dirty air never finds its way through it. Everybody who's bought this air purifier has written a rave review about it. It's one of the only I've ever offered as a asthma and allergy sufferer myself, who's had people come to my Facebook page and say, this is the best I've ever owned. I grew up with a big, loud, bulky, clunky mess of a thing that my parents had to buy filters for all the time. This not only has a permanent filter, not only is true HEPA technology, but it comes with a 6-year warranty and all US-based customer support. Now there are 360 of these in each color. We've got black, we've got white. We've waited over 6 months to get Live Pure back in stock here at HSN. And my dear friend Vonabelle Sherman is gonna talk to you a little bit more about why this brand has become such a standout in the industry and why people looking for a better in-class air purifier have really fallen in love with and been impressed with Live Pure.
Yeah, I'm impressed because it's a customer pick, and that means you are loving it. It's doing its job. So its job is to take all those irritants and impurities out of the air and not send any of them back into the air for you to breathe. So to do that, we gave you a filter that has a sealed gasket. This is what Brett was talking about. I bet you never knew to look at that, did you? So if this has a sealed gasket, air can't sneak by and send dirty air back into your room, which will irritate you. Maybe you've been waking up with, you know, itchy eyes and a throat that feels dry. It's because there's irritants in the air. And the job of the Live Pure air purifier is to take that out. And we do it with HEPA filtration, true HEPA, the gold standard. Nothing fake about here. But first, all the bigger particles are caught in cocoa carbon. carbon filter. That's the first line of defense, because there's actually 2 lines of defense. And then underneath is your true HEPA. Now this one's gotten a little bit of dirty. When that happens, all I simply do is take my vacuum brush when I'm vacuuming weekly or monthly, whatever, and vacuum that out, because this is a permanent filtration system.
So we obviously want to see it in action. We want you to see visually what your air quality can be.
Yep.
You can do the little spec test in your own home to look and see if you've got floaties in the air. Remember that, you know, coconut carbon is what they're using to purify water. Now, this is the lowest price we've ever done. Just as an FYI, when we launched this brand, it was $149.95. The team at Live Pure has decided to match that price for their top-of-the-line best-selling Aspen series. Their Aspen series is the largest one, so that means it's one that can be in your great room. It can take care of a big open space, high ceilings. It can re-clean the air over and over again faster than smaller models can, but it is limited. It's a customer pick. It's a one-of-a-kind branded technology. It's a better-looking air purifier. It has no future costs whatsoever, and it's yours to shop for today for only $1 a day on a credit card for the only 700 units we have in stock.
Okay, good timing, Brett.
Okay.
Now, what I've done is I have filled the competitor unit with smoke and dust. I already had filled our unit, but I have 3 units in here, which you're going to see. Go ahead and turn that on, please, Brett. So I have 3 competitors units that say they do 500 square feet each, so that's 1,500 square feet.
Hello.
We do 310.
That was
Look
fast.
at how quickly. So Live Pure has a great motor, but it's quiet, because to clean the air, you have to move the air. So we cleaned it and moved it. That's why, look at that, compared to this. I can see this swirling, but it's struggling because it doesn't have the same technology. It can't move the air and clean the air in the way that Live Pure does. To me, look at that, is clear as day,
and
the difference. That's
pretty.
Amazing.
It doesn't have the grills on the front.
Right.
It looks streamlined and simple and beautiful and elegant. It fights odors. It fights irritants. It's true HEPA, not HEPA-like, not HEPA-tech, not sort of HEPA, almost HEPA, near HEPA. It's that gold standard to give you your best first line of defense. We all breathe all day and all night. Whether you're a man or a woman, whether you're young or young at heart, whether you live up north or down south, we're all breathing all day long, and you don't know the quality of the air. You don't know the quality of the cleaning in your ducts and your system in your home. The EPA has told us that our homes are 2 to 5 times more polluted than the outside of our homes are. And if you find that you wake up itchy, scratchy, irritated, try Live Pure. This is a one-of-a-kind brand that's been founded, you know, by engineers that were working for, what was it, like Apple, major top-of-the-line companies.
And they said, you know what, we can do this better. And I think part of what they did better is that 6-year warranty and USA-based customer service. So if you have a question or a problem, you will call the United States and talk to an American. And I think that really rings for a lot of people, because you get frustrated not hearing language that you can understand. How's that? Yeah. So this unit is not only functioning so great as you saw, it beat out the competitors, 3 competitors. Look at how beautiful this is. If you've been thinking, oh, I don't want an air purifier, they're ugly, they make my living room look not nice after I spend so much making it pretty, look at how pretty this unit is.
And by the way, it's almost
quiet,
silent, and it's on high top power. It's got an easy control panel at the top. Its air delivery turnover clean rate is higher than the competitors out there. You'll do less dusting, you'll see less air, you'll feel the difference. And I can tell you, for whatever it's worth, you know, I grew up an asthma and allergy sufferer, and an air purifier in my bedroom changed my life. Really did. And my parents basically paid for a college education just in filter replacements over and over again.
Oh, I bet they did.
This is permanent, true HEPA. And the model I had was big and shiny. But you know what, though? It was worth it. When you think about the quality of your air and what that does for your lungs, for your skin, for your health and well-being, this is a true top-of-the-line increase innovation. And today, it's yours on sale. I mean, products like this are not normally on sale at other retailers because people go actively looking for them and they want to buy the best they can possibly get. This is a $200 large room, high-powered model with that sealed gasket, with that permanent filter, with that cocoa carbon fiber, and it's yours for $1 a day. With everybody in the phones, there's maybe 600 of them left. We've been waiting 6 months to get these back in stock. If you're interested in better air quality, I highly recommend this brand. It's a one-of-a-kind, exceptional product.
Yeah, and the customer pick kind of proves that. Now, Brett, you mentioned the clean air delivery rate, CADR, clean air delivery rate. Ours is 200 on this unit. Other units are about 100, a little over 100. So this is really power, pretty, comfortableness in your house. Now, our season is, now 12 months a year we have to worry about pet dander and we have to worry about dust and dust mites. But now we're coming into the tree season where elm and oak are really going to bother you, cedar. And then next month comes the grasses. And those are really irritating to our eyes, to our ears. And maybe you spray things in your house that you shouldn't because that introduces volatile organic compounds, which this unit will remove as well. But this is really pretty. It's also a console. The console does about 315 square feet. So this could do a room that's 30 feet long. Not only that, it has a little handle in the back. So if you want to leave it in your bedroom at night and then take it to the family room during the day, you can do that. We've never done it at such a great price, $149, and free shipping and handling as well. It really makes you comfortable in your house. If you've been struggling, you have a smoker, if you're suffering from COPD or any respiratory things, your doctor's telling you to get one, and maybe you've been sitting wondering, well, which one do I get? Well, get the one that has the highest clean air delivery rate, that has true HEPA, not fake HEPA.
And that looks pretty. I mean, at the end of the day, if you're gonna have it out in the kitchen, you don't want people asking about what it is. You don't want big dusty grills that everybody can see. And when it has that sealed gasket, it's actually cleaning everything. You wouldn't use a water purifier that still left some specks of dirty water going in that didn't actually capture and filter it all. Look at the thickness of this, what you're putting in your furnace, what you're putting in your HVAC vents. Is it that thick? Is it that much filtration? And then when you take that first layer off, you'll really be able to see that seal there is unlike everybody else's out there. That's what makes this exceptional, one of a kind, and permanent. You never have to buy another filter. All you have to do is invest in the Live Pure Aspen series. Now, there's only 3 moments left to go in our presentation. We currently have available both black and white. These sold out 6 months ago, and it is just now that we have it available and back in stock for you. And in capacity, it's really comparative to buying 2 of most of the other alternatives that are out there in terms of its size power, right?
I agree with that. I agree with that because it does such a big room. This is going to clean your air 120 times a day. So 5 times an hour, and then 120 times a day. So you're getting clean air constantly without even thinking about it. So you'll feel better, you'll sleep better, and you'll wake up feeling better. And thinking of sleep, let's take a look at this panel. So you have your off on, but we also have a sleeping mode. So you can choose that and it runs quietly and seamlessly. And then you can set it with the timer for 2 hours, 4 hours, or 8 hours. You can also choose high, medium, or low. I suggest when you get it home, put it in the room you want, close the door if it's your bedroom, and let it circulate, because within 1 hour, it will have cleaned all of the air in there and you'll already be breathing better. If it's going in the bigger room, it will clean that as well. And here's the nice thing, because we think, oh, it won't work in that room then if it's bigger or smaller. When you use an air purifier, if you have a smaller room, it will clean more often. So I'm saying it's doing 5 times an hour, it'll do it 10 times an hour. If you put it in a room that exceeds 30 feet, it will do it 4 times an hour instead of 5 times an hour. So you can still have the Live Pure brand no matter what size room you have, but you can have a unit that doesn't have grills on the front and collects dust, and it collects all the big pieces in the cocoa carbon.
as Angie Horley just told me, it is time to unstank your sank. That doesn't rhyme, but we made it rhyme. Here's the thing, there's nothing worse than when you have a clogged drain. Maybe you get in the shower in the morning and you realize you're standing in a foot of water. Ooh, or it's your bathroom sink. But what about, aside from it clogging, what about the odor, Angie?
It's disgusting.
Like you walk into your kitchen or your bathroom and I'm like, I don't understand, my house is clean, why does it smell?
Exactly.
It's what's inside your drain, and you're gonna clean it with your #1 selling drain cleaner. Hi to you, honey.
Always,
I love it
always
when you're here.
Joy, always a pleasure. Let me just tell you, this is the #1 household drama. This is it, right here. It's a clogged sink, it's a slow drain. Think about the bathrooms, the tubs, all of your showers. As I put this in, the super fast drain cleaner is numero uno in the line. For over 40 years, the professor's been bringing us the most amazing products, and here's why. We all have this issue, so how do you resolve it? You do it with the Professor Amos. You do it fast, you do it quickly. All you need to do is open that bottle and you pour it down. And I want to show you something because this is really important. When you've got that grease, that animal fat, the backup, the soap, the lotions, the potions, all those things, they clog up your drain. Sometimes you get that ring around the tub and it's not from the dirt from babies, kids, or the pets, but it's from that blockage. Everyone's got it, and we solve it super fast. This is the way to saponify your drains. We are literally gonna open it up. We're gonna turn that solid mass, stopping the water from going down, into a liquid. Here's something else that makes it fabulous. If you have pets, if you have hair on your head, if you're shaving, it will literally dissolve hair. The only hair dissolving formula that we know of. And I wanna show you. I've got a time lapse of 10 minutes. You simply open up the bottle and you pour it down, and I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna stir this real quick. Now, here's a time lapse of 10 minutes. Here's what happens to the hair. So if you have pets, you want to use this. If you're in a barbershop, you go to the beauty salon, everyone loves this. Hotels and motels, they love this stuff because it does what it says. It dissolves, it unclogs, and it solves that #1 household drama. Here's the great thing. Old home, new home, you're a rental, you're a landlord, whatever it is, you want to use this because I'm going to tell you, I remember my first place in college when I opened up that drain, that stopper, and I pulled out this long, it was blonde. I don't have blonde hair, I've never had it. It's beautiful, but I love it. But it was this long nest of moldy, stinky hair, and it was just upsetting. And I'm like, who was in this house before me? You don't know, right? So you take your bottle, you open up the top. I love it, about 4 to 6 ounces. This opens up that clog. Think about it. What did you have for breakfast? All the syrup. Maybe it's your coffee creamer. All that stuff going down. Now, what about your spaghetti sauce from last night? What about last year? What about before whoever owned the home? What about your great-grandmother's house? You're gonna unclog your sinks, your tubs, your showers, your stalls, your wet bar, the laundry room, and you do it quickly and without that $100 bill for someone pressing your Ring doorbell or knocking on it, because we're gonna do it without that drama.
Yeah, without the cost, right?
Yes.
And I don't know if we pointed out, but you are getting 2 of them today. This has been the #1 in the line for about 40 years. It always sells out. So we see so many of you, we're so busy right now. Thank you for all your calls and your orders. Ordering multiples of these, because if you love to clean your house, you want it fresh and clean. You're gonna have guests this summer and you're mortified at the thought of having them come over and walk into the bathroom and smell an odor from the drain. You want to keep them clean and running efficiently. This is hands down the #1 way to do it, or the #1 way to do it. Look at how many we've sold. Can we show everybody? This is how amazing this is. Over 1,015,600.
Wow, love it.
Wow, indeed. And that's because it works. Try it for $11 and change on your charge card. If it doesn't keep your drains running as efficiently and smelling as great as we say that it will, then absolutely send it back.
Look at this. You saw me pour it down just before Carrie started telling you what you're getting home. Look at the drain. It is clear. That hair is dissolved. That blockage, the grease, the cream, the soils alone. We love our moisturizer and our eyelash glue, don't we? But what happens, it goes down the drain and it starts to back up. And as the temperatures are still freezing, I saw in DC it's 27 degrees. It's still cold out there. Things start to block up and lock up. Here's what we used to do, right? We'd reach for this, honey, go grab this from the store, right?
Yeah.
You pour this down. And I don't want to talk about other people, but I have to tell you, there's a difference.
Yes.
When you've got a product that doesn't have skull and crossbones and that's not caustic and stinky, and and quite frankly, doesn't work as effective, if at all.
Angie and I used to live in the same building, so she knows this about me.
Yes.
I went and bought that bottle, and first of all, I had sticker shock in the aisle, poured it down my shower drain, and it was like I poured water down my shower drain.
We just wasted money at all. And when you have people over and you're trying to get through your day, start your morning, who wants this backup clog? It's kind of embarrassing. No. And again, it is the #1 household issue. So you saw me pour it on top. Now I'm gonna take the super fast from the professor. I love you, Professor. And you know, we really do. I tell you, when you've got something that works quickly and effectively, this is what you want. You want to pour it down and you want it to start to work. It saponifies. It's going to liquefy all of that, the lotions. I love shower gel, right? Sure. But what happens when you see that big foam up around your drain and it's not going down, everything starts to lock up. And gosh forbid you wash your hair or you shave. Or if we have pets, this is like your pet's. This is the solution to the tub and the showers and the sinks where you wash them, because this literally dissolves the hair from your head, from your body, your shaving on your face, whatever it is under your arms.
Because when it comes up into the bathtub or shower and you're standing in it, you're standing in it. You're standing in what's in the drain.
Yes.
That's the grossest thought for me, right? Especially like you said, if you just moved in somewhere and maybe it's someone else's hair and gunk and you're standing in that. And for me, I'm like, I want to clean my drains. It's about keeping everything running efficiently in your home, of course. But I think that all of us have had that experience where we walk in the kitchen and we're like, my kitchen is so clean. Why does it smell bad? It's because you put the pasta sauce down and the oils and everything that you leave in the drain just builds up and just sits in there and smells
Think about it. What's feasting and feeding down in your drain? You ever go in the kitchen and go get a glass of water maybe, or maybe you had something and you want to throw it out? Does stuff fly out, crawl out of your sink? Because it's feasting and feeding on what's down in your tubes. It's pretty appalling when you think about it. So when you reach for the old school stuff, here's how you hack your kitchen cleaning, drains, tubs, showers, and sinks. You grab for the Professor. This is what you do. 4 to 6 ounces is all you need. Pour it down and let it wait. And people always ask me, Angie, how long should I leave it? I tell them, hey, are you going to work, school, you're running errands? Pour it down. Maybe before you go to bed at night. Pour it down in your sink, your tub, your drains, and watch what happens. You're gonna turn your water on, you just have to rinse it down. You literally wash that drama, that clog, that slowness down away with simple water. I'm telling you, it's a lifesaver. The stank in your sink? The stank in your sink. That's another t-shirt, because we're already saponifying. Look at this right here. Look at this.
That I need a cut of that, because
stank in your sink.
So it really is, I like what you said. Go around your house at night and just pour it into your drains. What about your laundry room sink? I mean, your utility sink. Think about all of those. It's just, especially if you have pets or you have long hair like Angie and I do, we know that ends up in the drain. We know that it clogs the drain. If you've ever wasted money on something that was like you poured water down your drain, it did nothing, or you called a plumber and had them come out, and think about how expensive that is. You're getting 2 of these today, and it will sell out. This is the only planned airing today. If we have any remaining, I believe you may come back this evening, but as of right now, we are planning for this to completely sell out. So if you want to try it in your home, we welcome you to do that for $11 and change.
I want to show you this. This is a sticky, stinky, hairy mess.
Yummy.
Amos, you know I love you, and I love all of you watching, because we're going to eliminate this. This is, it's so disgusting. I got to put this down. I'm sorry. But that's all the bugs and all of the grossness that goes down in your sink. I want to show you this, because this is that clog where the temperatures are freezing cold in most of the country right now. This is what starts to happen. On the sides of it, it sticks, right? And it starts to coagulate. It gets tight. And that's where you get that backup. This is where you have that clog. So you take our drain cleaner, you simply pour it down. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna pour this on top of what we already did, just to show you, this is the real deal, okay? This is on top of the other brand that you picked up, right? Now watch what happens. It starts to liquefy. It saponifies. A real word, by the way. This is why we have the #1 cleaning brand here at HSN. It goes to work fast and effectively and safe. I want to say this, because if you have a copper sink, a PVC, a new home, if you have septic systems, it is safe for all of it. So that is really important. No matter what kind of home you have, this is the results you can expect. And don't neglect the sink. I don't care if it's a farmhouse sink, a clear, pretty bowl. Karen and I were looking at other kitchens earlier. Doesn't matter. Simply take it and pour it down your drain. Now, let's go underneath, because this is where you normally don't see. It's normally not clear in that J-pipe. I learned so much there, Carolina. But I tell you what.
See where you came up with that.
all the blockage, the hair. See it foaming? That's really important. That saves the day, okay? It opens it up and everything is free.
Let me point out, this is on auto ship. I mentioned this sells out every single time, so I would secure the auto ship. That means it's never sold out for you. Miss Ange, what are we seeing right there?
Okay, so here you can see what happens when you pour it down. That super fast goes to attack the clog. This proprietary and accelerated formula is gonna go saponify and liquefy the blockage, the hair dissolving, the grease, the creams, the gravies, our shampoo alone, our toothpaste and mouthwash. Hey, the list is long of all the things that we have to deal with when we're getting ready and living our lives. But now that I've rinsed everything safely out of the drain, I don't have to worry about that $100, you know, hello, Carrie, Angie, I'm here at your door. We're getting to work. So this is the solution, that #1 household drama, the problem. Okay, this simply pour it down. 500,000 bacteria per square inch. 500,000 bacteria per square inch is what's happening in our kitchen sinks. So what goes down the drain? Well, we want all the issues, the sticky, the stinky, the stench. Might not be that garbage cans or what's in the garbage.
It's your
Quite frankly, put your nose in your sinks, in your tubs, your half baths, all over the home, and you will see this is the only hair dissolving formula, which is really important. I'll just jump over here. Dissolves hair. Dissolves the hair.
Yeah. And a lot of us might be thinking, okay, well, my drains aren't clogged right now. Think about what's already building up every day, from the hair to whatever you're using to cook and all of that. It's building up.
Here's a time lapse. You can see we use the super fast drain cleaner. We poured it down.
Look at that.
Time lapse. It is gone. It dissolves hair. Beauty salons, barbershops, pet groomers love this, as well as millions of you. And we thank you so much for picking this up and knowing that it does what it does.
Have
it's
you
not
ever
glamorous, but it's
hair
real.
out? Have you
my gosh.
It's like you think you can do it.
That's
You
a horror
think
movie.
you can. And then when it actually comes out, it is like you just want to put it back in and put the drain back on. It was like the worst traumatizing thing ever.
Look at that. It liquefies. This is some oil byproduct. Look what happens before your eyes.
Wow.
Look what happens. That's how it solves it. That's how it loosens up all of that sticky, stinky nastiness, all of the bugs and things that are feasting. And, I gotta put that down. I'm sorry.